When you're in the 8 cycle year, where 8 rules romance and finance, 8 rules, where 6 rules romance and finance, 8 rules finance first, then romance. So women will say there's no romance without finance. At least you say that a lot in New York. I guess they say it everywhere. Who knows? Anyway, the point is, yes, romance, but in an 8 cycle, it's more about the material things in life, a job, a move, doing things big, starting your own business, stepping out on faith, you know, in that sense, beginning to do things on a grand scale. This is when people start their own businesses. They gain positions of authorities, supervisors, managers, become entrepreneurs. This is also a real estate cycle. It's very similar to a 6, because like the 6, the 8 also rules love, marriage, separation, divorce, births, pregnancies, okay? Moving into a home, moving out of a home, except the 8 is more on the material side. The emphasis is more on the material side of that equation, where in a 6 cycle is more on the emotional side of that equation first. It's just where the emphasis is put. So in an 8, you do a lot of growing up, you come of age. 8 also brings people from your past. That's the cycle that reconnects you from people that you haven't seen, which is may of what you went through last year in the year of 2021 when you were in an 8 personal year. How so? Family reunions, college, high school reunions, weddings, christenings, baby showers, funerals. I ain't talking about the internet. See, people think, oh, it's the internet that's gonna bring everybody together. No, I'm talking about traditionally in our communities, it's a wedding that will bring people back we ain't seen in a minute. Definitely funerals will bring a whole lot of people back that we haven't seen in some time. Christenings or baby showers or reunions of some kind, especially during the summer. So that's the kind of cycle it brings back. But it is also a property cycle. It's a cycle that deals with documents, doing wills, reviewing wills, creating wills, trust funds, things like that, getting insurance on yourself and the family. That's an 8. That's all that's on the material side. Then on the romantic side, it means either someone from your past, someone you just say like, girl, I ain't heard from them in a minute. How the hell they get my phone number? Okay. Well, I saw you on the internet and so and so and so and so and so and so. So they come in 3 ways. Either one, they're from the past, or somebody a little older that they normally hadn't thought about or considered, or it'll be somebody that the 3rd choice the women like the most in an 8 cycle year, where they meet somebody and that man's got the ways and means financially, materially to help them get to the next level. Almost all the women in the 8 cycle raise their hand for that choice. That one from the past that was back in the day, I don't know about that, you know? So I explain to women that's very important. Let's say it was somebody from your past. The question is to remember, how did it end? Did it end on a good note? Did it end on a sour note? Because sometimes, for example, women will tell me about a guy will come back. Well, I've changed. And they talk and they take them back into their life. And I ask the woman, I says, when you took him back, did he change? And they'll say, no. They just said enough to get back in good graces. So what you do with a relationship in the past, you got to find out, did it end peacefully on a good note? Was the faith step in and you had to move in one direction, they had to move in another direction? Or was it a knockdown, drag out battle? And now all of a sudden they've grown up, they've come of age, they've come of senses. As soon as one trigger starts, they're back into traumatizing you and they'll forget. There was a client I had in Maryland. She was dating a guy for 6 months and he started blaming her for 5 years of his problems. How does that math work? See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. People are something else. The numbers are simple, but as King Simon says, the people are complicated. So this is what I'm saying, okay? So the people that are likely to help them in an 8 personal year will be under the sign of Capricorn, Aquarius, in a minor way Libra, or born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th of the month.